Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir. We are from Group 7, Class 2 CC8. My name is Lestari and the other member Muhammad Arvito Putra and Muhammad Ilham Duata. We are here to present our project called Networking at Vape Store. Let's move to the topic.
So the design network is in this project the design network need 6 PC computer, 2 switch, and 1 router, 1 server.
I'm gonna explain you about topology network. What is topology network? Topology network is like the arrangement of the elements like links, nodes, and etc. of a communication network. Network topology can be used to define or describe the arrangement of various types of telecommunication networks. It's like including command and control radio and industrial field business and computer network. Now I'm gonna explain you about the three topology. First, I'm gonna share screen. So, the three topology. It has a root node, and all other nodes are connected, like it's forming a hierarchy. It's also called hierarchical topology. It should at least have three levels of hierarchy like this. Um, the features of tree topology, like ideal for workstation, are located in groups and used in one or a wide area network. You can see my design like this. It's a tree topology. We're using a tree topology, and the advantage of the tree topology is like this: extension of the bus and the star topologies, and expansion of nodes is possible and easy, and then easily managed and maintained, and error detection is easily done. So the disadvantage of this topology, like the cable is complicated, like it is very hard to repair or use it, and the cost is very high also. And then if monos are added maintenance, it is very difficult, like it is complicated. And if the central hook fails, the network zero fails. Okay, the IP address, the TCP and IP defines 5 classes of IP address A, B, C, and D. Like each class has a range of valid IP address from A, B, C can be used for host address for D and E. Used for other purposes, class D for multicast and class E for experimental purposes. Class of IP address for class A, B, and C are like the A, class A, first octave value is for the range 0 until 127, and subnet mask is 8. And class B, first octave value for this class is 128 until 191, and subnet mask is 16. Class C, first octave value for this are 192 until 223, and subnet mask is 24. First, I'm gonna calculate the IP of 192 and this 192 168 55 5 slash 24. The first, this is our IP, and the range IP is 256. So the first thing we want to do is uh, 10 divided by 25 6, and it is 0.03. So we just focus on this zero. These are unnecessary. So we focus on the zero. So zero and this 25 6 equals zero, and 0 plus 25 6 minus 1, it is 25. So it is like it is the range of the IP address. So the range is 192 168 30 0 until 192 168 30 255. So for the host, we just, this is 30.0, we just plus 1, and then this is 255, we just minus 1, like this. Okay. 30 and 0, this is the IP network. Okay, and the 25, this 3025, it is the IP broadcast. So we just calculate the subnet mask. Subnet mask is like, for the default it is 25.6. So our range of IP is 256. So we just minus this, like this. 256 minus 256 equals 0. So our subnet mask is 25, 210, 255, sorry, point 255, point 1, 255.0. So this is our subnet mask.
The IP address and subnet max is the in IP address and subnet max in computer 1 is IP address 192.068.55.5. The subnet max is 255.255.255.255.0. In computer 2, the IP address is 192.168.55.34. The subnet max is 255.255.255.0. In computer 3, the IP address is 192.168.55.61. The subnet max is 255.255.255.0. In computer 4, the IP address is 192.168.55.86. The subnet max is 255.255.255.255. In computer 5, the IP address is 192.168.13.10. The subnet max is 255.255.255.0. In computer 6 is IP address 192.168.13.11. The subnet max is same with the other computer is 255.255.255.255. Step is the step first we need to configuration the IP server, and the second we need to setting the DHCP and DNS, and third we setting the IP PC cache and PC warehouse to the DHCP directly integrate into the server, and then we can configure router FA0/0 and FA0/1, and then we need to we need to setting the for PC in CCTV section, the setting the IP with 192.168.55.xxx. This is the picture of PC0, PC1, PC2, and PC3, and then we test with command and prompt every PC calling another PC.
How to set up the network? For server configuration, part IP configuration, we use static IP address 192.168.30.4, subnet max default 255.255.255.0, then a server 192.168.30.4, and then and part service. First, the DHCP setting on Pool name server pool default gateway 192.168.30.1. Then a server 192.168.30.4 star IP 192.168.30.10 subnet max default max number of user 10. Save the setting. Second, in the part service DNS settings on name vapestore.com 192.168.30.4 save the setting. Lastly, in the server configuration, PC cashier and PC warehouse use IP configuration DHCP because it's directly integrated to the server. Test with ping command line or web browser in PC cashier and PC warehouse. Second, router configuration. Click CLI to setting the router in command line. Type enable, type configure terminal, type hostname Vapestore, type interface fast ethernet 0/0, type no shutdown, type IP at 192.168.30.1, 255.255.255.0, then create IP and active port interface fast ethernet 1/0, interface fast ethernet 1/0, no shutdown, IP at 192.168.55.1, 2.255.255.255.0, no shutdown. Do show IP interface brief. So for the last configuration, for PC part CCTV, setting the IP configuration to the static. First PC, IP 192.168.55.5 with default gateway 192.168.55.1 to connected to PC warehouse and PC cashier. Second PC, IP 192.168.55.34. Third PC, IP 192.168.55.61. And the last PC, IP 192.168.55.86. Test PC 1, 2, 3, 4 in part CCTV with command prompt ping to PC cashier or PC warehouse.
For the last time, my name is Lestari and the other member Muhammad Arvito Putra and Muhammad Ilham Duata. We'll seriously give our best to this project about networking at Vapestore. Sorry if there's so much differentiation, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.